I'm gonna start the task manager. Oh my god, the task manager is disabled. Oh my. Oh. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? Oh my god. It can be removed, but still it's not recommended if you want to run it. Oh my god! Even with a processor, oh my god! We got a blue screen of death! What's up guys, ArsenTech here. Now I am testing malware submitted by you, the community. I'm testing and reviewing the viewer-made malware. Let's get started! We got the first malware, Encryptor-exe. Let's extract it. Encryptor-exe is a malware. Please don't run it outside of a VM or on a real PC. The creator is not responsible for the damage made by this. Okay, we got the VBS file and also the internet. Don't worry, I'm using the net. Even though NAT is the safe method to test the internet-based malware, it is not foolproof, so be careful when you use NAT. I'm gonna start the VBS file in 3, 2, 1. It said you must restart your PC to turn off UAC. I'm gonna start the task manager. Oh my god, the task manager is disabled. Oh my. Oh. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened? They are some random characters. What just happened? I said yes. Oh my. Oh my god. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Also, the Explorer.exe just crashed. Let me restart. Let me restart.
One restart later.
Do not even launch the malware on your host PC, otherwise the host PC will be cooked and deep fried. But I can clearly say that Encryptor-exe is insane. If you want your malware testing VM safe, do not even add the shared folder, because if you add the shared folder, the malware will have a connection between the virtual machine and the host machine. Also disable the shared clipboard and drag and drop. Is it just me or the VM doesn't start after the boot screen?
One eternity later.
Its payloads are insane, and because of that I will rate you 10 out of 10. Nice job. Up next is Notepad 12.leaked. Notepad 12 leaked. But this README has a removal steps, which is great. There is another batch file or the Windows command script. Let's start it. It can be removed, but still it's not recommended if you want to run it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Another insane malware! Again, oh my god! You want to escape, maybe? Restarts fixes everything. Yes. I know you're scared, yeah! The malware just scared the crap out of me. But can you escape? Are you saying that the correct answer is yes? Yes! Yeah, oh my god! The correct answer is no, oh my god! Still using this dead computer? I'm using the dead virtual machine, so yes. You are infected with malware. Oh my god, that's insane. Even Explorer.exe is not found. Oh my god. Also, I like this matrix effect on the CMD. Control-Shift-Desk to start the task manager. Please. There we go. It leads to 96% of CPU usage, thanks to these error messages. 610, oh that's too much. No, it's not 610, it's 650. It's 660. Oh, it's still climbing. 618 and more and more.
A few inches later.
What? What? I think that these error messages are fake, but these are just Windows system apps. If I launch the wrong command, it says the wrong command not found. If I launch the task manager, only task manager works. Even though the malware here is insane, it provides removal methods, which is great. The Notepad 12 leaked malware is insane with its insane payloads. Another 10 out of 10 for that. Nice job! Let's try it. You are hacked. How? Thanks, and do OK to make the payload start. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! What happens here is the numlock keeps turning on and off. What? Let's rush the run command and type. Oh my god! Not only the numlock is turning on and off automatically, but I cannot even type. Oh my god. Well, guess what? Oh my god. Even though this is just a prank, that prank is insane. So, I can clearly say that the malware is 9 out of 10, which is nearly 10 out of 10, but still great job. Okay, let's launch the secret. Let's see what the joke virus does. I think that the malware is great, but I don't know what should I rank, but I will rank it 6 out of 10 because that is just a simple batch command. Up next is Pom. Let's launch it anyways. The code execution cannot proceed because libstdc++-6dll was not found. Oh.
Much later.
Okay. Let's try launching again. There we go. The application was unable to start correctly. What?
Much later.
I hope this will fix the issue. Yes. Still, the application was unable to start correctly.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay. I hope it will work. Let's run it again. What's the problem this time? I can clearly say that this program doesn't work, so make sure you fix bugs. On to the next one. The next one is the Peroxide. Although the Python here is not supported, let's install that.
2,000 years later.
Let's launch that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, but how about this? Okay, it's time to test another malware from GameX. It says free Robux working 2025. Let's launch it. Giving you free Robux. Oh, it's the classic Windows System 32 deletion process. This reminds me of deleting Windows System 32 videos. Oh, and also deleting the syswow64, but it says access is denied. But let's see what is changed. Oh, it restarts the PC.
One restart later.
Okay, the PC is starting because Windows 10 doesn't let the malware to delete system files such as System32 and syswow64. Now I will show you the expected results of this. Here, even though it says access denied, here comes the deleted file, but overall I won't recommend you deleting System32. Because deleting System32 is just a dumb approach.
One restart later.
Even with approaches, oh my god, we got a blue screen of death, and that is the expected payload of this viewer-made malware. Actual payload is just restarting normally because Windows prevents deleting system files. It is now entering into an automatic repair to repair the desktop. But yes, deleting System32 is not recommended. It is dangerous and it is a dumb approach.
A few inches later.
Let's try doing a startup repair to see what will happen next. And yeah, it requires me to enter the password like this. If the payload went as expected, I will give him 10 out of 10, but I gave him 7.5 out of 10, which is nearly 8 out of 10. But nice try. Up next is this, but first to activate the payload, let's change the date. Now let's launch the payload. Do you want to run this? Yeah. Oh, what? Yes. Oh, the yes works. Hack. Oh, dozens of system errors. Dozens of system errors. And yet, the malware deleted everything in desktop. Oh, what just happened?
One restart later.
The background is changed to the solid red color. That is surprising. Also, the Windows colors is changed to red too. The difference between this malware and the NoEscape malware, the username changed to NoEscape, but in here the username is still same. The mouse buttons didn't change. That is the initial results. Okay, but let's try running the same on administrator. Yes. Okay, but let's try to restart anyways.
One restart later.
After launching it as administrator, the entire user things here is similar to NoEscape, but the difference is NoEscape uses the red background and the red profile picture. Let's try typing the password. That is the initial difference between NoEscape.bat and NoEscape.exe. But the similarity is it mimics the random user creation and also set the password. Some random accounts created by NoEscape.bat. I can clearly say that some of these payloads are similar and too close to NoEscape.exe, but NoEscape.bat is not same as NoEscape.exe, but he did a nice job. I will give yours 7.5 out of 10, which is nearly 8 out of 10, but still nice job. Overall, every single malware just started and worked correctly, except the Jokeware, which flashed the CMD with dispatch script, and these two malware needs improvement. Either way, still nice job. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share this video and comment, and don't forget to join my Patreon page. Stay safe and have a nice day.